No. Hey, peace, my peaceful people. It's your brother man Sa. What's good? Welcome back. Yeah, y'all gotta welcome me back. Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute, man. Yes. Life does that to you sometimes. A little bit of delays and things like that, yeah. But we all always make our way back here, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Priorities gotta switch up sometimes to accommodate life and what's going on and whatnot. So yeah, so you see we are not quite in nature today, but we still in the tear. Yeah, I mean we gonna stay in the tear, right? But we at the crib today. So yeah, that's how we gotta do it. You know what I mean? I was thinking about hooking up the green screen and getting the background. You know what I mean? I might do that at some point actually. But right now, that's a little too much. Let's make this easy, right? So here we are going to talk about the solstice readings. It's that magical time of year. The solstice is here, my folk. So you know how we do. So of course, we're dealing with the Metu Neter Oracle, right? Metu Neter is the oracle that is going to focus you on your spirit, right? You have different oracles that are better at communicating to you different, levels of information. So, y'all hear me say it all the time. Definitely, the Metu Neter is a spiritually focused oracle. So, when you are pulling those cards, you are going to get a view of your spirit. You're going to get a snapshot of what's going on in your spirit, right? So now we at it's early December, right? I'm late, you know what I mean? I should have had this out a week ago, of course. All right, we already said that. Let's not belabor that point. So this is the time where your spirit, right? Things are cold, right? It's nighttime, right? It's midnight, right? What happens at midnight is the spirit is trying to prepare for sleep, if not sleep, right? Now it's sleep time. So now's the time for the dream, right? It's the dream time. It's the time when the subconscious mind is awaking to, what's going on in the cosmos, right? In the spiritual realm as well. Right, so it's a time when you're very receptive, right? You're very open to the impulses of the spiritual realm, right? The two equinoxes and the two solstices are the cardinal points, and it's a spiritual time, right? So this is a time where you definitely want to plug into those videos that I made about preparing the spirit to receive a revelation, right? Your diet, right? Getting into various exercises, breathing exercises, yoga techniques, right? You're gonna watch what you're watching now, right? Now is the time to cool down a lot of the mindless TV, right? TV just for goofy purposes, right? Because now is the time, right, where you're going to make an impression on your spirit, good or bad, right? For good or for bad, the 21st through the 25th, or I should say the 24th, right? Those 4 days, 21 through 24, is a time of, it's a time where the earth itself kind of comes to a stop or stillness, right? And in that process, the momentum has stopped, right? So whatever you was doing, now you have the opportunity to stop it, right? So if you're trying to if you're trying to stop something, right? So you're trying to, quell a bad habit, right? Well, the ball is rolling right now, right? Now you're supposed to be getting your thoughts together. So it's all about meditation. You are composing scripts, right? That will, focus you on the what it looks like after you stop, the result of your stop, right? What are the write down what are the things that you want to see when you stop doing XYZ. Okay, so put that in your mind, put that in your script, put that in your meditation, and do that, right? Especially 21st through the 24th. But now is the great time. Now's the time to have this in your head to to prepare for these things, right? Many of us fast during this time. Fast is not something that you could just, do tomorrow. Let's go on a 4-day fast tomorrow. Most of us have to, spend a period of time, you know, you know, lulling on that thought, like, okay, I gotta fast. Like, I know I do. I know I need a good, couple weeks to like put it in my head that I'm not gonna be eating for a period of 4 days. I love food. Who don't love food? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's, you gotta lock it in your mind that this is what I'm going to do and this is why, right? And what's going to get you through it is the why, right? You know, trying to think in terms of reasoning, right? Trying to reason our way through life. So if we're reasoning our way through life, then we know that why we're fasting, and that's what's going to get us through. We know why we're vegetarian, and that's what's going to get us through. Yeah. So we know why we do these readings, right? Because God got stuff to talk to us about. Okay. So that's why we're here. All right. I think I said most stuff. Let me just let y'all know. Firstly, let me say thank you to all my subscribers. I got a lot of new subscribers over the last few months, and I want to make sure I take the time to say peace to y'all. Thank you so much for tapping in with me. Yeah, man. We're gonna keep it going. All right. Make sure if anything resonates, you give a like, right? Those likes definitely, boost the algorithm for YouTube. They get it out to more people who want to see it, right? So, yeah, do that for me, okay? Other than that, we're going to get into this prayer and we're going to get busy. Okay. As Tehuti, Simake Ruo Ser Kiftaf, Kurpaina Ba. In aret sort sabau rupu and hetem to keftanu nebeche korpain se hadi jedem de jeritu and sera atapna teita in Tehuti dwamdunite paibanitu ebanitu and interaktin honorable spirits of the bagua chien kun chen sun li ka tui ken Dwa, Down. Into that 10. Honorable spirits of the tarot, the minor and the major arcana, Dwana Ter, the air, the earth, the fire, and the water. Dwau, thank you to my chef Su, my spirit's guides. Dwana Ter. Okay. Alright. Been a minute, y'all. Been a minute. Okay, but we are back. Alright, here we go. Let's do it. Peace, peace, my peaceful cancers. What's good? It's your brother man Sa. We are back again. How we do? I know it's been a minute. I know y'all was missing me. I was missing you as well. Gotta do these priorities. You know what I'm saying? I still gotta maintain, I gotta live out here in this world, so. Yeah, but we always get back to this, right? Because this is what it's about, right? Okay, so this is the solstice reading, right? This will be your solstice focus, right? Because, solstice is in, less than 20 days. Less than 20 days is the start of the new year, right? And, I know they trying to tell you that that's, a little further down and, Christmas and all of that. Yo, Christmas is actually the start of the new year. Alright, I'm going to put that out there. If y'all got questions about it, we can talk about it. But, yeah. Christmas is the start of the new year. Your New Year's resolutions are something that you're supposed to work on from the 21st through, right, the 25th, right? Work on your New Year's resolutions then and have a better chance of achieving it. Why? Because the ball comes to a stop. And now you can do stuff when everything ain't going this way. Now you can stop and kind of do stuff, right? You can work on your head, right? So that's what you're supposed to do. All right. So that being said, right, we done said a lot of that in the intro and all that. So here we go. Let's get into this. Cancer, spiritual focus. So yeah, right. Get your pen and your pad. Put this in a place where you're going to be able to refer to it throughout the year, right? This is your yearly reading, right? Well, this is really what your focus is for the next year, because that's what we focus on during the solstice. Okay, so here we go. Bam. Sheps. Hetep. Okay, just like that. Alright, so this is simple, right? Sheps. Okay, Hetep. Right? You are to be focused on, for some people, this is going to be, get in touch with your family. Getting back in touch with the fam. That's what some people are going to be dealing with right now with this. Get in touch with the fam, cultivating the relationship within your family, right? Or with your family. For some people, it's going to be cultivating the relationship with your ancestors, right? Either way, both situations, you're going to be pouring libation, right? Because, if it's family, you pour libation such that those in your family that came before can come and help to harmonize things in your current time, right? And if you're dealing, if you need to go deal with the sheps, right, then that's what you do. Go deal with the sheps, right? So pour your libation, right? Make offerings to the sheps, right? Mind the time in the morning between, they tell you 3 and 5, I'm going to say crack of dawn. Yeah, 3 and 5 is definitely important. Definitely to understand, you waking up around those times, what's going on. The ancestors are stirring about during the twilight time, when light goes to sun. Night goes to light, right? So, the dawn, the crossover of dawn is when the sheps is on you, right? Many times we wake up on that time and we got a dream in our mind, or we got, some sort of communication. Be mindful of the communications that are going on during that time. Have a dictaphone or your phone or something next to you that you can speak into to, give yourself an understanding of, what you're dreaming about, what's going on in your head. Right? Yeah. So this is what you're doing. You show, for some people also, right? This is going to be about culture. This is going to be about how cultured are you, right? Do you know anything about the way that your ancestors moved? What they did, their practices, there are certain things that your sheps want to show you as well. You have to get in touch with your sheps. This is saying to sit with your sheps, Cancer. Cancer, you have to sit with your sheps. They have to show you stuff. They have to show you something about the way you used to do things. The way, something about latching hold to your traditions. You are not in this world alone of yourself. You come from a lineage of people who did things in a certain way. And you're being asked to go find out what this is about. You're being asked to find out what is it that you used to do? What is it that your people did that you need to be carrying on? Because what happens to traditions if we don't do them? They die. There is a family tradition. There's a family thing that is in jeopardy. Cancer. Your family, your ancestors are saying to you to be the hero and to don't let the traditions die. You might be called this year to be the one who sparks the gathering of the family for the meeting or the holiday or the whatever it is. You might be that person. You probably should be that person to bring the family together. Yeah. Yep. That's what I'm getting. Alright, let's go to the I Ching. Open. Open stress. Open stress. Open stress. Open stress. Open stress. Open. Closed. Open, closed. Aha. 23 into the 18. Interesting. 23 into the 18. Okay, so 23 into the 18. 23 undermining into corruption. Undermining and corruption has contributed to the state of affairs within the family. Some level of disrespect has made it so things are stagnant within the players of the family. There's coldness, no cooperation, there's blaming. There's a general state of spoiled things. Things got spoiled. Something has become spoiled because of the parties and their treatment of each other. This is a family who is falling apart. Yeah. 23 into the 18, right? 18 is work on what's been spoiled. So, right, going through what I was saying about the Metu Neter, someone is called to bring the family together. Someone is called to do some correcting of things that have been spoiled. Right? Things get spoiled because of mistakes and then neglect. So, someone is being called to make a correction. Right? This is family, and this is deeper as well. This is, ancestral. Yeah. So that's what's going on. Let's talk to the tarot. Let us talk to the tarot. See what the tarot talk about. Three of Pentacles. Fool in reverse. The Hermit peeks out as the Fool is in reverse. Alright, so we got Three of Pentacles, Fool in reverse, Hermit peeking out. Three of Pentacles, Fool in the reverse, and the Hermit was in the background. Alright, so Three of Pentacles, Fool in reverse. Someone messed up. A group effort is fouled by someone's screw up someone is, there's some foolishness going on. Undermining, someone is undermining someone else in the family. And it's something that the person, this is something that can't win eventually. This is something that has to come to some sort of head. It's like, if you keep doing the thing that's going to break the thing down, then the thing's going to break down. I don't know what better way. So it's like someone's being a fool, doing something the same way, or continuing to do something, not thinking there's going to be any consequence. And somewhere they're the weak link as well. There's something about being a weak link in a group environment, group dynamic. Someone is the weak link and needing to correct themselves, or correct the thing that they have caused. They've caused something to be screwed up, and they need to correct it. That's that. Hermit, right? Going into hermit, getting by yourself, meditating, and turning on the light. Right? Sheps have something to talk to you about. Okay, so basically, in remedy of this whole situation, we pour in libation. We are honoring the Sheps. We are honoring tradition. We are trying to get some understanding of tradition. Right? What are our traditions? Right? What do we do as a people? Do we even know who we are? Because that's the biggest one, right? Your skin look like mine, right? What do you know about your ancestry? What do you know about your culture, your people's heritage, what we did back in the day? What do you know about these things? How much time have you spent, in books that deal with history? How much time have you spent on Ancestry.com or wherever it is that you go to get this information? How much time have you spent running down the, knowledge of your ancestry, your family tree, stuff like this? Right? Watch yourself with whatever group dynamics you're involved in, because something is foolish, childish, something is beneath your station. You're involved in a group that is beneath your station. You're involved in something that you ain't supposed to be. You're dealing with somebody or some group that is not what you are, or not what you're supposed to be, and you are running a risk of not being true to yourself. And that's it. That is the reading for my Cancers. Alright? So again, right, this is this, for this year, right? This year, right? Put your mind on Sheps. This year, put your mind on your ancestry, right? Religion and ancestry are not the same thing, right? But both have something to do with spiritual. So, not that the ancestors don't necessarily have to do with spiritual as in your spirit, but they're concerned for your spirit, yeah. The spiritual realm, yeah. Right? Sheps, right? Pour libation. Get yourself a plant, put it in your window, and pour libation, daily. or at least, a few times a week. Talk to your chefs. Get a relationship going with those who are around you that you can't see. Leave offerings, right? How do you do things like put yourself in line for good luck and things like that, right? Luck is almost like something that's happening without you thinking about it, right? So, you can do things to increase your luck by just, concentrating or thinking about those moments that haven't arrived by doing good. You might, hold the door open for somebody. I don't know, this is a light example, but you might just do something nice for somebody. Understand that that's going to come back in the form of love. So why not? You know what I mean? Yeah, why not? Alright, so I don't know, what else to say on that. I think that's everything. So we're going to say peace and love. And we're going to do it again next time. Bye-bye.